Well, good evening and good night and good morning, wherever you are on this good old earth. Today, a different format here, Visual Disturbance World. Hope you enjoy this one, folks, because, well, I'm a little mobile, and I hope you all are doing well out there. Wanted to check in before y'all thought the channel went stagnant and that I wasn't around. So, out in the wilderness, y'all know how I talk about in the wilderness, in this crazy world we live in. It's getting crazier by the day. You can hear the background noise, the trucks and everything, because I'm out here somewhere in disclosed location. Well, maybe if you follow me on Facebook, you probably figure out where I'm at. There's the view. There's the view. The beach is not too far from me. Awesome time. So there, but yeah, welcome to the channel. It's hard to see out here, but welcome to Visual Disturbance on the porch. On the porch with sound effects in the background, and hopefully my mic is picking up. Well, with that introduction, we got to talk about something here. Three-Eye Atlas. You all heard me talk about it many times here on the channel. The aliens are coming. The UFO disclosure is going to be catastrophic. Whatever. That's the claims and the ufologists and the people out there in the know and the researchers in this realm of existence. It's getting crazier by the moment. On this channel, we talk about fallen angels. We talk about Nephilim, what have you. But apparently the cigar shapes, the Oumuamua, and the mega Death Starships are on their way. And Hallows Eve, they will commence and implement Project Bluebeam. Sarcasm inserted. I've been hearing a lot of things about it, things that make me just go, and I just really can't get on board some of the rhetoric and some of the theories and some of the mindsets of folks that are supposedly in the know. They come up with this randium, how about that? It's a new term. Random acknowledgement for this so-called comet, Three-Eye Atlas that's coming upon us. They're claiming that also the people in the know are claiming that this so-called craft is communicating with the Antarctic. So Antarctica is supposedly emanating some type of pulse. I seen something the other day where Australia was getting hit with it. And here we are in the October season, and get her done. Get them Harley Davidsons. Yeah, crank them up here. Yeah, crank them up. But yeah, it's like Fast and Furious out here, folks, on the shores. Fast and Furious. But yeah, I got distracted by the Harleys. Well, to focus on this Antarctica situation, and we have a pulse or some type of magnetic field or magnetic geocentric, whatever you want to call it. They always come up with some kind of weird name, but also those terms are legitimate. But a magnetic field of some shape or form or some kind of pulsating from the Antarctica. Strange times indeed. Well, I heard something the other day where this Antarctica pulse is supposedly communicating in some shape or form with Three-Eye Atlas. You can't make this stuff up, folks. What is it? Comment below if you guys know what this is. Is it just a bunch of play on words? Is it just a bunch of man's interpretation, a human construct of false claims, false understanding? What is it? We have the shutdown right now. We have NASA going dark on this. We have people that are amateur astronomers and amateurs just in general looking at telescopes, getting more information, and here we are stuck in limbo world and waiting for our demise, supposedly, according to the account. And then I seen something the other day where it's got 33 trillion, there you go, 33 trillion, 0.5 trillion ounces of, I'm just kidding, but water that's older than the earth, and supposedly it's going to bring the life giver. It's going to be the giver of life. We're going to have more knowledge from this ancient craft that's coming into our atmosphere, taking over our planet. And then there's some folks out there saying it's going to be complete decimation, total annihilation. Get ready for the cataclysm, the reset. No joke, folks. Gets crazier by the minute. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of tired. Tired of all kinds of different toss to and fro with information overload. Nobody can get any kind of clear-cut information out there, and it just seems like it gets worse and worse by the minute. But then you go out in the public, out in the wilderness, and people don't seem to even be in certain areas. It depends on the location that you're in. Some people are free flow and just giddy up, like, hey, it's a good day, everything's good. Then you go in certain parts of the country and it's DEFCON 10. Go to your bunkers, wait for the total annihilation, and welcome to the Matrix. And then some folks are out there saying that we're getting ready to go through with this Antarctica pulse once again. And you guys have heard me talk about this anomaly in the Antarctica long ago, was a year or two ago. And here we are, got some kind of pulse, magnetic pull, some shape or form. And we're getting ready to go through some type of like magnetic sphere total annihilation coming from the south. It's interesting, just interesting. So I don't know about you guys, it just seems more bizarre by the millisecond. And comment below and let me know what you guys think as far as the comments. I'd like to hear y'all's take. I'd like to hear what you think. I heard something very peculiar today talking about the Kuiper Belt and talking about water, and if space was made of billions or trillions of water, and this so-called craft is having a hard time getting to us, and it's going to break the Kuiper Belt, and it's going to pierce it, and here comes the comets that's going to destroy the Earth and cause craters the size of the Manhattan. That's what I've been hearing too on that. It is crazier by the day. What's really going on, folks? Really? Is there somebody out there that knows anything like on this particular topic? Comment below. Let me know if you have top tier clearance and maybe give us some insight on this. If you want to be a part of the Visual Disturbance channel and be get on an interview, I'd like to have you on there. Let's just talk about this bizarro world that we live in, because it's cray cray, make you go, you know what? Spray spray, make you go cray cray. That's a whole nother topic. There's been no spray spray make it go cray cray since the shutdown. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's been clear blue skies and honky tonk. Okay? So, just want to check in and let me know what you guys think about this format. Just kind of off the cuff talking about this Three-Eye Atlas and the Antarctica connection. Is it the ancient Atlantis, ancient Lemurian technology that I heard some gentleman talk about last year? Talking about this communication of this Three-Eye Atlas and the here comes another Harley, Papa Willie. Yeah, but you gotta love the background music, background sounds, everything. People bumping. Got a little hip hop going on, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, but yeah, it's let me know what you guys think, because it's getting crazier and more insane by the minute. I got distracted by the Harley again. Those of you all that do not know, I used to be a motorcycle driver too. I used to enjoy riding motorcycles. I used to enjoy driving, period. So that's something I can't do anymore. But I used to get a little wild on the asphalt. Give me a crotch rocket or some type of Suzuki, and watch me go off into oblivion. So yeah, that's a whole nother topic for another day. But what's your all's take on this? What's your all's take? And I want to throw this in here real quick while my mind's still sharp and on it. Seen something though today, so my friend sent it to me. There was a TikTok video, and this TikTok video said that he was tracking it, looking at the coordinates of this so-called Three-Eye Atlas, and said that the so-called powers that be turned off the sound, that he picked up some type of sound mechanisms that's emanating from this object, and he could see not just 1, 2, 3. He was talking about like Galactic Federation coming to take us out of here. No joke, folks. And he could see the sheer size of these massive objects through whatever type of whatever type of telescope or whatever type of imagery that he's seen, which was bizarre to me. But the thing was, the powers that be turned the sound off and made it not credible, and was kind of interesting. And the guy was freaking out and saying that they're going to be here at Hallows Eve and it's going to be a galactic takeover. So there's that. Another thing that I've seen that was popping up on the airwaves just a few days ago, there was supposedly on radio stations, those of you all remember me talking about this on another broadcast, there was radio stations coming in about the Anunnaki there for a few weeks. It was about a month or so, a couple months ago, maybe before that. And now there was this woman, this mysterious voice come across, and was this sound, and you could hear ships and all this stuff talking about this woman's voice was letting everybody know, the land dwellers, that they're coming. It's crazy, folks. What is it? I mean, literally, what kind of psychological mindset are we in right now? For real. How come nobody's talking about this? There's very few. I'm talking about the powers that be. And it's like some type of psyop or some type of psychosis. I said psychosis. Yeah, something here. And our mental state is being turned into mush. And then just to throw food for thought, I heard not too far from here, certain other locations, that dogs was going crazy, people was losing their minds, and their magnetic field was shutting off, and they, guess what, they're deceased. I've been hearing that in certain parts of the earth. So really, what's going on here? How much more craziness can we get down to when it comes to this insanity? A clear-thoughted person, a sound-minded person can see through this gunk, see through this stopped-up sewage system that's getting ready to back up and flow all that sewage all up and down the face of the earth, because there's some lies being propagated, and there's some truth to this to a certain extent. So what we have to do is put our minds together and actually stay sharp and clear-headed, not believe every individual that is coming across the airwaves telling us information, which is compelling and fascinating, but we can't get down that road. I mean, I'm about to go hillbilly here in a minute and do stranger things and take a palm tree and put a metal rod down in it and communicate with and probably get more information from Three Eyeless here at the beach, because that's how crazy everything's getting. More insanity. We have lost our way as humanity. We're marveling after things that are coming upon the earth. And the Bible talks about men's hearts failing them when they look upon the things coming upon the earth. So is this something that is going to cause people to have a pure heart attack? God forbid. And one more thought. There's a YouTuber out there. Well, he's supposedly prophesying again. And he's a prophet, so according to the account. Well, this gentleman is out there, just made this claim, breaking news basically, making claims that the Starfort military facility, you know, let's just say the Vatican, is supposedly going to be visited by the spaceships. They're going to get the full front row seats to the home theater of the Project Bluebeam projection, and supposedly, according to this guy, I'm not going to say anything, I'm not going to say any names, I'm just going to let you guys, you intuitive people out there in the visual disturbance community, to figure that out. Let me let this white truck drive by, because it sounds like it's got a diesel on steroids, turbocharged, and getting ready to drag strip and race like Fast and Furious movie back in the early 90s, or late 90s, 2000s. It's crazy. So this gentleman's making this prophecy now. He's prophesying, saying that the spaceships, the Three Eyeless, is coming to a theater near you, and the hot spot is going to be in the Vatican. So, Starforts, guess what? Not to keep talking about this Three Eyeless, but speaking of Starforts, a little plug-in. I went to a Starfort here, Fort Morgan, and I'm going to be presenting that material here on the channel. As soon as I get it up, I'll let you guys know. I'll check it out for the community post. But yeah, got to see that Starfort, and it was pretty cool. But apparently the Vatican's going to be visited by the extraterrestrials, the Oumuamua, the cylinder-shaped objects, and the Vimana, the Ifa, the whole full bag of, corral. of insanity. So welcome to the Twilight Zone 2025, and according to the prophets out there and the ufologists and all the researchers and the scientists and the astronomers, the astrophysicists, name it, everybody knows something, but we just don't know because we just a foolish public, and we're going to welcome in the Galactic Federation according to the account. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Well, if you're visually disturbed like I am, hit the like button, subscribe, share this thing out, and let me know what you think about the format, because I might just call this, what did I call it at the beginning? I named it off the cuff. Visual disturbance backyard footage, no, backyard interaction, or backyard take. How about that? I'm going to come up with something new. But I hope y'all enjoy this format with the loud noise in the background, because I'm remote, just, out here in the beach. But let me show you one more time. Check it out. The beach property not too far on the good old ocean. Tic Tacs, I didn't see anything that goes creepy crawlers at night. I don't know. I didn't see any insect toys. I didn't see nothing to that magnitude. All I've seen, I will tell you this, I've seen some military planes over the beach today. No joke. They got in close proximity and a low altitude. I couldn't believe it. But maybe they're just hovering around the Gulf of America and surveilling. Who knows? But yeah, or maybe they're just doing it for fun, entertainment purposes only. I don't know. But yeah, welcome to the channel. I wanted to do a video today, not to make, I don't want y'all to think I was making it stagnant, because it's been about 8 or 9 days since I posted something. But yeah, this good old boy is out here in the sunshine, and it's wearing my vision out. But I just want to thank you all for being part of this. Let me know what you guys think about 3-Eye Atlas and the Antarctica narrative of everything, the anomaly coming out of the ocean. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Please do. And keep it respectful too. How about that? Let's keep the visual disturbance community, let's keep it visually disturbing, but let's make it a place where people can feel welcomed, and let's just be kind-hearted humans. Let's be like Rex Leak Project says, let's be the change you want to see. Not taking a slogan. I just think that, like I've said many times here on Visual Disturbance, let's be a better human. Let's be a better human, because the things that come up on the earth are going to cause disruptions, whatever it is. Hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully it's just swamp gas. Hopefully it's just something here to gaslight us. And hopefully what they're saying about the other day, that it's supposed to have some type of spray coming out of this so-called 3-Eye Atlas 2. So there's one thing to throw into the mix here toward the end of this video. How much more bizarro world can we get down into nightmare territory? I don't know. But anyways, visually disturbing. But there's good news. There really is. And if we come together as humanity and actually stop being so ill will toward each other, and we start following literally the principles that was written down in the good book, and actually applying it to our reality and navigating around, it wouldn't be so bad when the 3-Eye Atlas comes and whatever the claims are of the Oumuamua, the Galactic Federation, because catastrophic disclosure, whatever, I've said it before, I say it again, it's already happened before. We're just getting a re-edition. We're getting a rendition, another variation of what's happened in the past. There's nothing new under the sun, folks. These star people, whatever you want to call them, the Galactic Federation, the Star Fort, whatever you want, SpaceX, whatever you want to call them, the insectoids, whatever they are, been around for a long time. Fallen angels, aliens, extraterrestrial, celestial, Nephilim, Raphaim, you name it. We got us something in store for us, but that doesn't mean we lose our composure and start freaking out and wearing tinfoil hats and trying to welcome these things in and let them land in our backyard, because how much crazier could it be to call forth these things with psionics and put a black mask over our eyeballs and take a little incentive, a little something that goes inside of you and make you go into the astral plane level and start communicating with greys and insectoids and, God forbid, demons and everything else under the sun. That's where we're at. So I just want to tune in here real quick on the Visual Disturbance channel. I want to thank you all so very much. It's not the same format like always. Hopefully this speaker, this mic I got in my hand, has been giving good video quality. But until next time, folks, Visual Disturbance, like this thing, share this thing out, subscribe. Thank you all for being part of the Visual Disturbance channel. If you're visually disturbed, comment below. If you enjoyed this program, comment below. But just hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm. It helps us get the visual disturbance out there. I want to thank y'all so much for being here and attentively being here on every video that I post and live feed. But be blessed. Be a good human. See you on the next one. I hope y'all have a blessed week. See you on the next one. Star Forts. Don't forget, Star Forts coming up very soon. Take care. See you on the next one, folks.